Quest presents an unabridged recording of Murder in an Irish Bog by David Pearson, narrated by Aiden Kelly. Prologue. He reached out from his bed, waving his hand around near the floor until it encountered the vodka bottle. He felt awful. He had drunk quite a measure of the stuff earlier, mixing with Coke from a 1-litre plastic bottle that stood uncapped on the bedside locker. He poured the clear liquid into the earthenware mug he had been drinking from till it was a third full, and then topped it off with Coke, which by now had gone flat. He drank greedily, hoping that whatever was ailing him would be quelled by the mixture, and allow him to get off to sleep. But it was not to be. His heart was beating faster now, and those agonizing cramps in his stomach just would not go away. He tossed and turned, trying to get some degree of comfort for what seemed like an age. Eventually, peace descended on him, and he finally lay quietly in the bed, although what he didn't know was that his major organs were failing. By morning, he was stone-cold dead. A large plastic sheet was laid out beside the man, and he was rolled from the bed onto it. The plastic was then wound around the body and secured tightly with stout string all down its length. Then the corpse was dragged and manhandled outside and into the waiting vehicle. It wasn't easy to do single-handedly, but after a lot of struggling, the body was pushed inside. The vehicle set off in a puff of blue smoke. It bounced over the uneven ground for several miles before coming to a rest in a remote location where torrents of recent rainwater made rivulets and streams coming down from the mountain above on their way to the lake below. The body was heaved out and dumped in the flow of the largest stream, where the water immediately diverted around the obstacle to find another course down the incline and into the lake. Chapter 1. Sergeant Sean Mulholland arrived at Clifden Garda Station at just after 8 o'clock. It was a lovely, bright September morning. The light had already changed from the hazy summer sunshine to the crisper autumnal hues, but there were no clouds to be seen in the clear blue sky as he pulled his aging Saab up to the front of the station. It was noticeably cooler than it had been just a couple of weeks previously. Mulholland was approaching 60 years of age and could have retired some years ago from the force. But he was a bachelor and was identified by his position in charge of the Garda station.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?